What's up YouTube, Alvaro here, welcome to the Bilingual Stock Market channel again. In this channel we talk about the stock market and we do it in two different languages, English and Spanish. So if English is not your cup of tea, you can also watch just for the same video narrated by me in Spanish. And in this video, and as we have been doing it Mondays through Thursdays, I want to make a quick stock market update going over what happened today in the S&P 500, which is the most important index of the United States stock market. I also want to tell you guys what happened in the Dow Jones, the Russell 2000, and the Nasdaq 100. And at the end of the video, I will be breaking down from a technical standpoint the three stocks on the top of my watch list for tomorrow's trading session. So let's get started, guys. And as you guys already know, today we had a bloodbath once again in the stock market. So the major four indices of the United States stock market closed the day in the red. Okay, they were negative on the day. So we have, first of all, the Dow Jones. Okay, this index went down 0.46%. The S&P 500 also went down 1.48%. The Russell 2000 down 2.95%, and the Nasdaq 100 was the worst performing index out of the bunch, down 3.13% on the day. And guys, tomorrow we might potentially have another crazy day in the markets. And why? Well, because tomorrow we have quadruple witching. All right, and for those who don't know what quadruple witching is about, well, quadruple witching, guys, occurs the third Friday of every March, June, September, and December. Okay, and when quadruple witching occurs, we have a massive expiration of futures, index options, and stocks options. Okay, so typically when we have quadruple witching, okay, unfolding, that usually leads to a lot of volatility in the markets. Okay, so tomorrow we might have another roller coaster in the stock market, most likely. Okay. And take a look at this, guys. What you guys can see on your screens is the 1 hour chart of the S&P 500. And I said in the video that we posted yesterday, I called this out, guys. I don't want to toot my own horn, but I said in the video that we posted yesterday that 39.16 was a critical level of support for the bulls in the S&P 500. And guess what? The S&P 500 closed right at 39.15. So in my opinion, and from a technical standpoint, anything above 39.15, okay, is bulls territory, and anything below 39.15 would imply that we are entering into bearish territory. And why? Let me remind you this, guys. 39.15 acted as a support today. It also acted as a support back on March 12th, March 11th, and it acted as a resistance for the bulls in the S&P 500 three times, guys, on March 2nd, March 1st, and February 25th. Okay, so this is an absolutely critical level of support for the bulls. So tomorrow, guys, if the bears happen to take this index down further, the first level of support that the bulls are going to have to hold is going to be 38.87, okay, which acted as a support for the S&P 500 back on March 10th, okay? And if we break 38.86, 38.85, then the next level of support for the bulls is going to be 38.52, okay? And why? Well, because 38.52 acted as a support back on March 9th, and it is also a former resistance back on February 26th. Okay, and to the upside, guys, then the first important level of resistance tomorrow for the bulls is going to be 39, I would say, yeah, it would be 39.36, okay, which acted as a support on March 17th, okay? And when it comes to the three stocks on the top of my watch list, guys, for tomorrow's trading session, the first stock is going to be Palantir. Ticker symbol PLTR, Pltr Technologies. I am going to pull up here the 4-hour chart. And first of all, guys, I actually purchased today 50 shares of Pltr at an average price of $24.42. And I am a bit under the water as of now. I am down $19, nothing to be worried about. Okay, so when I am telling you guys that I have 3 stocks on my watch list for tomorrow, I am actually putting skin in the game. Okay, if the price action of any given stock matches my research work. Okay, so in the case of Pltr, guys, it went down today 4.88%. Okay, and what's my plan when it comes to Pltr? So it closed today a little bit below $24. Okay. It closed today at $23.98, and $24, guys, and 40 cents is a very important level of support for Pltr. Okay, and why? Well, because I am going to zoom in here. Okay, it acted as a support, or it has acted rather as a support for Pltr plenty of times, guys. Take a look at this. Let's count over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. Okay, so $24.40 per share, or $24 flat, give or take, is a very important level of support for Pltr. So if tomorrow, okay, I notice that Pltr is kind of consolidating above $24 per share, I might add more shares to the position that I started today. My price target in the case of Pltr is going to be the 180 SMA on the 4-hour chart at around $29 per share. And from $24 up to $29, which is, as I said before, my price target in the case of Pltr, we have a 15% profit. A very nice profit, taking into account that we are talking about a short-term trade. And mind you, guys, if tomorrow the market happens to drop as a whole, which is, yeah, it is pretty much a possibility tomorrow, and taking into account that actually Pltr is as of now trading below the moving averages. So if Pltr happens to drop down further, I think that anything near $20 per share or $20.40 is going to be a screaming buy in the case of Pltr. And why? Well, because $20.17 acted as a support for Pltr back on March 5th. Okay, and if we look back, it is also a former resistance, or it acted as a resistance for Pltr back on November 20th of last year. Okay, and for those maybe interested in starting a long-term position in Pltr, it is trading as of now 44% of its highs. So we have a very nice long-term dip in the case of Pltr. And the second stock on my watch list for tomorrow is going to be Fastly. Okay, ticker symbol FSLY. And in the case of Fastly, guys, the cloud platform company, it went down today. It went down today a lot, guys, almost 7%. It was down 6.59%. And check this out, guys. Fastly is, as of now, wow, almost 50% of its highs. Oh my God. Wow, so this is a crash. This stock crashed, definitely, right? So take a look at this. Fastly is holding as of now, because it closed today at $70.33. So Fastly is holding a critical support at around $70.20. And why? Well, because $70.20 has acted as a support for Fastly 1, 2, 3 and 4 times. Okay, so despite the fact that the market as a whole dropped a lot today, Fastly could hold $70.20, give or take, as a support, because from a technical standpoint it was supposed to find a good support at this price. Okay, so my plan with Fastly tomorrow, guys, is if I happen to see this stock at the $70.50 or maybe $71, I will probably be buying 50 shares of Fastly for a short-term trade. Or if, on the flip side, if the market happens to drop as a whole, I think that the low $60, guys, $62.50 is a screaming buy in the case of Fastly, because it has acted as a lower support in 2 opportunities. Okay, back on October 30th and also on March 5th and March 8th in 3 times. Okay, $62.18 per share has acted as a good support in the case of Fastly. The RSI is at 41 points, okay, neither oversold nor overbought, and my price target in the case of Fastly, guys, is going to be $78 or $79, okay. In the case of $79, that price was a good support for Fastly back on November and December of last year. So Fastly should find a very strong resistance at around $78 or $79 per share. So if tomorrow I happen to buy, say, as I said before, 50 shares at $70 and I write them up to $79, we're talking about a 10% profit. That's a great profit, guys, as I said before, because we are talking about a short-term trade. So watch out for Fastly tomorrow's either slightly above $70 or dropping like a rock down to the low 60s. Okay, and the last stock of this video is going to be Square, ticker symbol SQ. And in the case of Square, guys, it went down today a lot. Okay, much more than Fastly and Pltr. It went down 9%, and we have in the case of Square let me see what the long-term discount is looking like as of now. 20%. It is a very nice discount in the case of Square. And if I zoom in on the 4-hour chart, what's my plan with Square, guys? Well, I need, because Square is trading as of now below the moving averages, below the 180 SMA and below the 50 SMA. So I really need to see Square tomorrow, okay, climbing up above at least the 50 SMA at around $231 or $32, okay? So if tomorrow I happen to see Square consolidating above the 50 SMA, $232, $234, I will be probably picking up 50 shares of this stock, okay? My price target in the case of Square is going to be $253, $252, and this is going to be a critical resistance for Square, because Square failed at this price twice, back on March 16th and also 3 times actually. The first time that it failed at $253 was back on March 15th, and it also failed twice on March 2nd and March 3rd as well, okay? So that would be my price target in the case of Square. And guys, if tomorrow we happen to have another rough day in the market and Square happens to visit the lows 200, more specifically $208, $207 per share, I will be probably picking up more than 30 or 50 shares. I would be picking up maybe 100 shares of Square at $208, no problem. And why? Well, because $208 has been a very strong support for Square. Take a look at this, guys. 1, 2, 3, for 5 times, okay? And it also was a former resistance for Square back on November 23rd. So $208, in my opinion, guys, would be a total screaming buy in the case of Square. Okay guys, and with the Square, I am going to wrap up the video. Thank you very much for hanging out with me today once again. Remember that we are, and as I said before, at the beginning of the video, we are posting these daily stock market updates Mondays through Thursdays. So if you want to get our notifications in a timely manner, please remember to activate the notification bell right down below. If you found value in this video, please hit that like button for me. That helps us a lot with the YouTube's algorithm, and follow us on Instagram. Guys, we are posting news and information on a daily basis on our Instagram account at Bilingual Stock Market. And guys, by the way, on Sunday we are going to post a video taking a deep dive into the earnings that sundial growers reported yesterday, okay? So if you are bullish on sundial growers, if you want to know where is sundial growers going to, don't miss it. And enjoy the rest of your day, guys. That's it. Okay, remember, this is the Bilingual Stock Market channel. This is the YouTube channel in which we talk about the markets, but we do it in 2 different languages, English and Spanish. But most importantly, the YouTube channel in which we know that the wonderful world of Wall Street is not for geniuses, it is for entrepreneurs just like you guys and myself. My name is Alvaro, and I will see you guys on Monday. Peace out. Enjoy the rest of your day.